Let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Thomas Geboy. You know, Thomas, it says it's December, but it doesn't look like December.
No, it does not, and it's just been way too warm outside, and that's going to continue to be the case as we open up this new month. And it's also going to continue to come with inversion haze. It's just not going to be the greatest sights, especially in the afternoons along the Wasatch Front in northwestern Utah as a whole in the valleys. And we're also looking at dry skies continuing over the next few days. And when will it end? That's the big question mark. There's a chance that by early next week we could see a little bit of a pattern change, but we'll be talking about that coming up in just a few minutes. In the meantime, here's the view from Park City Mountain this morning, where it's an absolutely beautiful start to the morning. Got a little bit of snow on the mountain, the twinkling stars, just some high cirrus clouds. But that is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look how bright that star is. That is just a great way to start this wonderful Wednesday. And then in Arches, and it's also a beautiful start here where you have the crescent moon above, and then you also have just a little glimmer of that sunrise glow right over the horizon there. It should be a pretty sunrise all up and down the state this morning due to relatively clear conditions. Your forecast in Salt Lake City, we're starting off on the cold side. We did drop to freezing just a little while ago, but right now we're sitting at 33. A frosty start to the morning. Temperatures likely going to be in the 30s to around 8, 9 o'clock, but temperatures will be warming up rather quickly like we have gotten used to over the last couple of days, where by your lunchtime temperatures are going to be around 50 degrees with daytime highs climbing to the lower and middle 50s, about 10 degrees above average with hazy sunshine along the Wasatch Front. And as I mentioned, poor air quality is going to continue once again for the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, Box Elder County, and also Tooele counties. So if you have any sensitivities to the poor air quality, something you're going to want to keep in mind as we go through today and really over the next couple of days as well. Go ahead and zoom things in here on your regional forecast. A daytime high of 53 degrees in Salt Lake City, 56 in both Park City and Heber. So those above average temperatures will really be felt in the higher elevations today. Middle to upper 50s in central Utah with plenty of sunshine. Then in southern Utah, plenty of sunshine as well. Going to be a great day if you want to go to our national parks with 58 in Bryce Canyon, and Zion National Park will be close to 70 degrees. But the reason why our weather's quiet with inversion haze and above average temperatures is because we have a dome of high pressure sitting over the western U.S. And as I mentioned, in the higher elevations, areas could be about 15 to 30 degrees above average for today. So we are definitely looking at a warm start to December after a relatively cold start to the morning, which is very close to seasonal averages, but by this afternoon, it won't necessarily be average. Will actually be quite a bit above. Now let's go ahead and move things forward, because that high pressure is more or less going to be staying in place through the rest of this work week, but we'll start to see it ease a little bit into this upcoming weekend as that high pressure starts to move a little bit more down to the southwest. And then from Sunday into the early stages of next week, a storm system is going to be taking shape, moving in from the Pacific Northwest. And models like the idea of this moving into the western U.S., and this will help break the inversion. This would also help bring us the chance for some wet weather and cooler temperatures. It's being about 5-6 days away. It's not a guarantee, but models are at least encouraging, so we'll continue to keep you posted on that. We're definitely going to keep our fingers crossed that we're able to see that pattern change into next week. But for St. George, middle to upper 60s, plenty of sunshine with overnight lows in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees over the next few days, with some slight changes early next week. On the Wasatch Front, hazy skies today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, with this gradually easing into the end of the weekend into early next week with the chance for some wet weather. But over the next few days, daytime highs low to mid 50s with overnight lows close to freezing. So the weather more or less going to continue to be on the similar script as we round out this week. As we